exploring dignity in modern workplaces. As we're approaching Workers' Day, the conversation is shifting beyond wages and job security towards something deeper, dignity and psychological safety in the workplace. Increasingly, employees are speaking about environments where policies exist on paper but not always reflected in practice. The disconnect is raising urgent questions about fairness, about accountability and ethical leadership in modern organizations. We're joined by Kovini Moodley in the studio. She is a governance, risk and compliance expert, and we're unpacking this even further. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank
I
you
love
for
being
coming
here.
through, and I love the outfits.
I tried, guys.
Very on brand. Very on brand. Thank you so much. I think it's such an important conversation when we talk about dignity in the workplace.
Yes.
Maybe if we can define what it actually means in the South African context.
You know, I think every year we observe Workers' Day would be an appropriate word.
Yeah.
But
Not celebrate,
for me, we should be celebrating. But, you know, based on my lived experiences and the fact that I mentor a lot of young professionals as well, this seems to be something, you know, that is becoming increasingly challenging in workspaces. Especially something and a topic that I am deeply passionate about is around corporate GBV.
Yeah.
It's something that's not often spoken about. It's something that sits within, I want to say, pretty high-rise buildings, and you know, the outside doesn't reflect what's inside.
Corporate GBV, I don't think I've heard that before. If you can unpack it a little bit more.
Sure.
What is it? How does it show up?
Sure, I think we know about GBV and GBVF, but this is a specific legal term where there are certain, I want to say, inequalities that happen within a workspace, and it is not physical. When something is physical, it's always easier to prove.
For sure.
Whereas something that is persistent and, you know, retaliative and over many emails and stuff where you've got to read between the lines is sort of where it starts to, I want to say, fester and grow.
Goodness. And a big part of our conversation is also around psychological safety. And I think it speaks to what you're saying right now. It might be a buzzword that maybe other people have heard, buzz term that other people have heard, but maybe there's a lacking in terms of understanding. What does it actually mean when we speak of psychological safety in the workplace?
Yes. So from a governance and a risk perspective, it is very important to note that employers are required to create a psychologically safe environment for people to work and to thrive and to feel safe. But I think there's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot going on with whistleblowing. There's